Manchester United and Erik ten Hag have been hit with their fair share of injury worries over the last couple of seasons, and it doesn't seem to have changed so far this campaign. However, the current international break may have come at the perfect time for the club. The week without Premier League action gives players extra time to step up their recovery without missing what could be crucial games, especially given the pressure on manager Ten Hag. With United considering his position, United return to action on Saturday, the 19th of October. They host Brentford at Old Trafford with kickoff at 3 p.m. The good news for Ten Hag is that up to 5 players could potentially return from injury for that game. In a triple injury worry, Alejandro Garnacho, Kobbie Mainoo, and Noussair Mazraoui have all withdrawn from international duty due to injuries. It is understood that Garnacho has pulled out as a precautionary measure and should be fit to take on Brentford. While the timeline is not so clear on Mainoo and Mazraoui, there is a possibility that they could be in similar situations. Ten Hag may also be able to call on Mason Mount, who has missed the last 2 games with a knock and a head injury. The game against Brentford could also see the return of full-back Luke Shaw, who is yet to make an appearance this season due to a calf injury. Speaking last week, Ten Hag was hopeful that he could make his first appearance when the Premier League returns after the international break. While the match against the Bees could come too early for 3 other players, there may not be too much longer to wait until we see them all in action. Defender Harry Maguire has revealed that he will be out for a few weeks after being forced off in the first half against Aston Villa. Longer-term absentees Tyrell Malacia and Leny Yoro are also closing in on a return. A knee injury has kept the former out of action since the final day of the 2022-23 Premier League season. The 25-year-old has now taken part in training sessions on the grass at Carrington as he looks to build up his fitness. According to Premier Injuries, he could make his return at the start of November. There is a bit longer to wait for summer signing Yoro, who suffered a fractured foot during pre-season. The defender is making good progress and shared an update on his recovery this week. It is hoped that the 18-year-old will be able to make his competitive debut for the club next month. The away game against Ipswich Town on Sunday, 24th November, is the one that has been picked out by Premier Injuries as his possible return date. Hey Devils, welcome back to United Report. Kobbie Mainoo, a name that has been on the lips of Manchester United supporters over the past year, is close to securing a new and improved contract with the club. The Manchester Evening News first reported in March 2024 that United had opened talks to extend Mainoo's contract as a reward for his growing importance to the first team. Now, after months of steady negotiations and trust between both sides, an agreement is close, with Mainoo set to enjoy a deserved wage increase. This new contract signifies a major step forward for the 18-year-old midfielder, who after a stellar 2023-24 campaign has firmly established himself as a player with immense potential. But for Mainoo, the journey to this point was not an overnight success. It has been years in the making, and this moment represents just one of many highlights in his already exciting career. Born in Stockport, England on April 17, 2005, Kobbie Mainoo was raised in a football-loving household. Like many young aspiring footballers, his early passion for the game was evident. His raw talent caught the attention of local clubs, and it wasn't long before he was scouted by Manchester United's academy. Mainoo joined United at a young age, and his natural abilities combined with a relentless work ethic made him stand out among his peers. As a youth player, Mainoo was known for his composed presence in the midfield. His ability to read the game, coupled with his technical skill on the ball, made him a key figure in the academy. Whether it was breaking up play, controlling possession, or driving forward to link up with attackers, Mainoo's versatility became his hallmark. The club's youth coaches quickly took notice, and as he progressed through the ranks, He continued to impress. His development at Carrington laid the foundation for what would become a breakthrough into the senior team. The 2023-24 season proved to be a defining period for Kobbie Mainoo. With Manchester United's midfield undergoing a transitional phase and injuries plaguing key players, Mainoo was given the opportunity to step up and prove himself on the big stage. Manager Erik ten Hag, who had shown a keen eye for youth development during his time at Ajax, saw the potential in Mainoo and did not hesitate to give him a chance to shine. Mainoo's first team debut came during the early stages of the 2023-24 season. In his first few appearances, the young midfielder impressed with his calmness under pressure, his precise passing, and his tactical awareness. Fans and pundits alike were quick to recognize that Mainoo had all the qualities of a top midfielder in the making. One of the standout moments of his breakthrough season was his performance in the FA Cup final against Manchester City. With the match delicately poised, Mainoo's contribution proved vital. He not only displayed maturity beyond his years, but also managed to score a crucial goal, helping Manchester United lift the coveted trophy. It was a moment that solidified his place in the hearts of United fans and confirmed his potential as one of the club's rising stars. Beyond his performances at club level, Mainoo also shone on the international stage. Representing England at the UEFA European Under-19 Championship, he was instrumental in helping his country progress through the tournament. His leadership and skill in midfield were key to England's success, and he earned rave reviews for his performances. The contract extension, a sign of faith from Manchester United. Kobbie Mainoo's rise did not go unnoticed by Manchester United's hierarchy. Recognizing his importance to the future of the club, United's management quickly moved to secure his services on a long-term basis. The young midfielder had signed a new contract as recently as February 2023, but his rapid development during the 2023-2024 season prompted talks of further improvements to his deal. According to reports, Mainoo's current contract includes performance-related bonuses, many of which have already been triggered due to his impressive displays for both club and country. This has provided Mainoo and his camp with the luxury of time, allowing negotiations to proceed without panic or rush. Both the player and the club have been relaxed about the situation, knowing that Mainoo's focus has always been on his football first and foremost. Now, with a new contract imminent, Mainoo is set to receive a significant wage increase, a reflection of his growing status within the squad.